Hello my lovely Librans, welcome to your February 2021 reading. This is a general reading for you my lovely Librans. It's a reading for Libra Sun, Rising and Moon sign. So have a listen to those as well. Thank you for sharing, liking, subscribing and commenting on my channel. I really appreciate that. If you haven't already subscribed and you would like to, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you will know when I post new readings. It's also helps to support my channel, and I really appreciate that. So Libra, this is a general reading for you. If you'd like to book a private reading, you can follow the link below to my website and book a reading from there. When I was sort of meditating on your energy, my lovely Librans, I just wanted to sing that song, it's time for change, it's time for change. So times are changing for you, Libra. There's a shift in the air for you. There's change that's coming in around you. What do I want to say? It's not a bad thing. I don't feel like it's a bad thing. I feel like it's a shift that is going to be really good for you. It's a shift that is sort of getting you out of some sort of hole or being stuck, that things aren't moving. It's this conscious decision to, okay, it's time to step up, it's time to bring in change, it's time to bring the changes in that are needed, whatever they may be, in whatever form they are for you. But I feel like February is going to be a month of real change coming in around you. But it's change that you're implementing. It's change that you're deciding to bring about. It's as if where you have been, you can't be there anymore. There's got to be some sort of shift or some sort of change around you. And it's not something that happens to you. It's something that you come to the conclusion of. So you're bringing this about yourself. Very interesting. So I feel that you're coming from a place where you're sort of looking at the past, and I feel like, yeah, I'll keep that memory, and I'll keep that memory, and I'll keep this one, and I don't want that one. And, so you're sort of hand picking what you're keeping, what is going to form who you are, and releasing the rest. I'm going to let that go. That doesn't serve me, but I'll have this one. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to say. So I hope that resonates with you. And they're like treasures. They're like treasures because each of those things have brought you to where you are and made you who you are. It's like like treasure that you're keeping. Let's have a look at February here and what's going on. You see, you've got the Eight of Cups. So you're ready to walk away from something. You are ready to walk away. This is not the Tower. It's not something that is going to happen to you. It's something that you've decided to do. It's a decision that you have made to walk away and leave something behind. And it can be behaviors, attitudes, ways of being, ways of reacting to situations, some sort of shift in you. I'm leaving that behind. I want to be a different person. I want to be who I really am. And I want to show the world that me, a reinvention of you. So that's something that you're choosing to walk away from, something that you're choosing to leave behind. For some of you, it would be a situation. It would be a job, a way of earning your money, a relationship where you're living, people around you. It's going to be different for all of you, but it's going to be your choice nonetheless. It's going to be your choice. That's crossed with the Palace of Swords. And so that's your suit, the air sign. And so that will happen. Something that you're emotionally connected to, or, we're emotionally connected to who we are, aren't we? And so it's that, but it's also something you've given a lot of thought to. So it's not something that you're doing on the spur of the moment, or out of anger, or out of upset, or making a quick decision. It's not. It's something that you've been processing. I want to say 2020 through 2020. It's something that you've been processing, and now in 2021, my lovely Librans, it's like, okay, so now it's time to act. And 2021 is a year of new beginnings. It's a year of a new start. It's a year of new things around you, and so it doesn't surprise me that this is how you're feeling very early on in the year. But it's something that comes from a lot of thought around you. So let's have a look here at what I'm going to use. I'm using different decks to see if the different, depth of information that I get for you. So tell me a little bit about Libra, and what they're walking away from, and what they are processing. What are you processing? It's interesting. Oh, I'll show you the decks that I'm using here, because I'm using a few, and people ask me, and there's just too many to list. The Deviant Moon Tarot is what I'm using. I love this one. This one goes beneath the surface with situations and information. So you've got the Ten of Wands, and here you've got, rotting vegetables and, things from the past that are no longer going to serve you. They're no longer going to serve you. So the Ten of Wands is you arriving at a completion of something. You're realizing something, and it's time to release. It's time to let go of what doesn't serve you anymore, what's gone past its use-by date. It may have served you, 5 years ago, 2 years ago, but it doesn't serve you any longer. And so it's time to let it go. It's time to release it. And that's what this speaks of. So that's what you're walking away from. That's what you're processing. That's what you're giving thought to. Well, what is it? It's the way I sort of described in the beginning, where you're plucking this out. I'll keep this. I'll get rid of this. And so you're going to go through that process very early on in February, which is going to be very good for you. It's going to trigger in you the Page of Cups, and this is about pages are about thinking. They're about planning, and it's about planning for your emotional future. This is this new start. What are you wanting? What outcomes are you wanting on an emotional level? And what changes do you need to bring into place? What do you need to release in order for that to move forward? So this is like this new start. This also means there's communication with over long distances. Could be overseas. Could be from a long distance communication. Could be love letters. Could be texts. Could be romantic texts, love letters or emails, or over the wires. Communication over the wires as well for some of you, I want to say. But I feel like this is the turning point. This is what you're desiring. And so if you're looking for a relationship, well, okay, what do you need to put in place? What do you need to release to get that going, to get that started? Because that's there. If you're in a relationship, it's like this turning point, this new start in this relationship. Let's clean the slate, and let's just take it from here. So that's also a really positive thing. So let's just draw another card. This is the deck that I'm using here. It's the Nicoletta Ceccioli deck. Okay, this is the fun deck. I like this deck. It's really cute. It's really cute, and it's a fun deck. It lightens things up. So let's have a look at what's going on. Let's see. Okay, what have we got? The Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords. So, emotionally, I feel like you're sort of feeling a little bit, or you're coming from a place of feeling a little bit insecure, needing that reassurance. I'm feeling like you're needing that reassurance. There's a little bit of insecurity on an emotional front, and so you're needing to have your security blanket, get some warm fuzzies, get people, looking after you a little bit, nurturing you a little bit, drawing you out into that relationship. So you're going to be feeling a little bit vulnerable. So don't be scared to step up and to bring that emotional expansion into your life, that emotional connection. Okay, that in February you're going to start feeling a little bit more secure about that, which is really good. Let's see. I just want to get a little bit more information for you as well. Let's just get what can you tell me about this feeling of insecurity that Libra has? Can I have a card, please? Can I have a card? Okay, so it's about being, you've got the Queen of Pentacles, so it's about being grounded, being earthed, this is also, queens are about nurturing. They also nurture as well. So it's about self-nurturing as well as nurturing others, nurturing a relationship. It can be a romantic relationship, it can be a friendship, it can be family. Whatever situation it is that you're feeling insecure about, there needs to just be that nurturing, being grounded. Don't allow your imagination to run wild with you. It's about bringing that energy in, grounding yourself, nurturing you, nurturing others as well. So then as we move along, you've got the Ten of Cups, and what that is going to bring about for you in February, being like that, feeling like that, what's going to create is it's going to create for you a happy home, a happy environment. It's going to create the outcome that you're wanting, the outcome that you're desiring, feeling secure, feeling loved, feeling happy, having a happy home. So if you're in a relationship and you want to go to that point, that is there for you. It's in your capabilities to create that, to manifest that through your actions, through what you're going to release in the past. So releasing whatever it is in the past, and self-nurturing and feeling secure about where you are. There's things that you need to sort out in the beginning, though. You can't just jump to this. There's things that you need to sort out. There's ways of thinking, attitudes and outlook, and those things need to be sorted out. You need to decide what it is you're going to release and who you're going to become. And it's not becoming someone for something, becoming someone for someone else. It's about being you. It's about you creating who you really are, so that it creates a more harmonious environment, is what I want to say to you. Let's see. Let's see what, I feel like that in February, that's the result. That's what can be achieved by you doing that inner work, by self-nurturing and nurturing others as well. My lovely Librans, that's certainly there in your potential. Yeah, it's, getting over any feelings of being left out, of being shut out, of being left out in the cold, because that's not the reality. The reality is that it's all there for you. So if you're feeling those, it's sort of, that comes down to feeling insecure. If you're feeling insecure, then look at that, address that. What's creating that? What in you is creating that? And what do you need to release? What thought patterns do you need to release? What from the past do you need to release in order for you to achieve that happy outcome that you're seeking? That's going to be very important. As we move through February, you've got the Ten of Coins. And so I feel like that the beginning of February, putting in that work, putting in that effort, is going to stand you in good stead, because it's going to take you to where you're wanting to be. It's going to create the reality that you want. And it's going to, the Ten of Coins is this new chapter. You have arrived. There's this new beginning. of abundance, whatever abundance is to you, if it's financial, if it's love, if it's happiness, if it's health, whatever it is, you know, you will get there and you will start seeing results. I'm going to say to you that you're going to start seeing results by about week 3 of February. Timing may be a little bit different for each of you, but I'm just feeling like I'm drawn to week 3 of February, where things are you're really going to start seeing results. You're going to start seeing this new door, this proverbial door opening, and you being able to move through it and have this new start where everything that you want is there. It's around you. It's just provided for you. So I feel like it does, creating those strong foundations in the beginning by that self-worth is going to you're going to really reap those results, of a new beginning, you see, and that's what this doorway represents. It's going to this new beginning. And you've got the Fool here. The Fool goes on his journey, but he doesn't take any baggage with him. He travels light. He skips along, he's sure-footed, he's light. So he's sorted through any of the stuff from the past. He's not bringing anything from the past that he doesn't need for his future with him. And so this is the first card in the tarot deck. And so you're going to see this real turning point coming about in whatever area you're looking for. You know, it could be a new job, it could be a new location, it could be a new relationship, new business, whatever it is. There's this new start, but there's got to be work that you've got to do in the beginning in order to reap the benefits of that new beginning and that new start. Things are going to fall into place very, very quickly as February moves on. So I feel like there's this sort of slow start to February, but then it just really picks up. Wands is about things happening very quickly. This is about change coming in very quickly. This is positive change that comes in quickly. There's new horizons here. There's a sunrise, there's a new start, which is really depicted as well in these two cards, that new start. That turning point. There's a turning point. There's a turning point here for you. This is about doing something you feel passionate about. Wands are about passion. It's about life's purpose. It's about doing things that you enjoy, opportunities coming to you very quickly, and creating that sense of success and joy. This is success that's coming in around you, positivity that's coming in around you. I like that. So February really picks up for you, my lovely Librans. You really start seeing that change come in. I'm going to draw another card for you for that change that's coming in quickly. What sort of change is coming in quickly? Can I have a card, please? So make sure that you really do that spring cleaning, that you really move... Thank you, that you really move through anything that needs to be released and really release it. Don't think, oh yes, I've released it, but you're really holding on to it. Really sever that tie, really release it, do the work, because change is coming in. It's going to come in, you're going to start seeing results, but then it's not instant results. It's you laying down the foundations and then being patient and watching your work come to fruition. Watching your plans come to fruition, because there is success there and they do come to fruition. You do reap the benefits of your efforts, of the change that's coming in. So February unfolds, it becomes really very, very successful, very joyous. Then you've got the Devil card. This is an interesting card. The Devil card here, it speaks of not being manipulated. Don't be manipulated emotionally or otherwise, financially. It's about being true to the self. It's about not taking shortcuts. Now, what I want to say here is, if when you've got opportunities coming your way, don't take shortcuts, and don't be manipulated in making decisions that you may not really want to make, because here you're being given an opportunity to have this new start. Don't be a slave to your past. Don't be a slave to, oh, well, things will always be like this in my life. Listen to your self-talk. Keep it positive. Don't get caught up in the temptation of, oh, I'll just take the easy option. I don't want this one. They're telling me this one. Don't take, let's take the easy option. So be careful of your choices and decisions you're making. Make sure that you're honouring yourself, honouring where you want to be and where you're going. Where you're going. Step tentatively. Step tentatively, because there is growth. There is growth around you. It's about walking and taking those steps, one step at a time. Cautiously, because that ice could be quite thin. You could go through it at any time. So be careful about the decisions and the choices that you make. Don't do anything in a hurry. Think about anything that you want to decide on and process it before you make a decision. Don't be pressured by anyone to make a decision on the spot. Think about it. Important. Don't allow anyone to put pressure on you to say, hurry up, make a decision. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Give me 24 hours. I need time to think. I need time to process, because it's got to suit you. It's got to fit in with you, because remember, you're releasing all this stuff and clearing away your table, and then you decide what you want to lay on that table. What do you want to bring into your life? What sort of reality you want to create? You see, because there's the Justice card here, the card of Libra, the Justice card. And so let's weigh things out. Let's find that balance. This is justice, this is being impartial, being neutral. Be like Switzerland and weigh everything out before you make a choice, before you make a decision. Be informed, collect the facts, collect the information, weigh things out, pros and cons, what you're wanting, and what this situation holds for you. This can also be a card of legal things, signing of leases, signing of a contract. It could be litigation. It could be, if you're in any sort of legal situation, there is going to be a fair outcome in that situation. So that will work out for all parties involved. But it's also about weighing out the choices and decisions you're needing to make. You've got the Genie card. I love this card. You've got the Genie card as well. So being careful, weighing things out. What reality do you want to create? What wish list do you have? You're manifesting and creating your future. So don't be rushed in making choices and decisions that may not work for you. Really think about them. But the wish card is also about, dare to dream. What wishes do you have? What do you want to create? What do you want to bring into your reality? Okay? The Genie card is also, because you hear this, this is what I'm hearing, be careful what you wish for, because you may just get it. And so that's where caution comes in. Let's think about this. Let's balance this out. Let's weigh out the situation. Let's think about it before we make a choice, before we decide what we want to bring into our lives, because you're going to really have the power of manifestation in February as well, because you have the final card, the Palace of Cups, which is really interesting, because to me it's going beneath the surface. When we manifest not with our mind but with our emotions, with our heart chakra. It's about using your heart brain, your intuition, as we call it. It's about tapping into that, listening to how your body reacts to and speaks to you in different circumstances, different things that you want to create. This is how we manifest, through our emotions, through really feeling what we want to bring into our lives rather than thinking about it. Because the thought and mind is limiting. Your emotions are expansive. You can have absolutely anything. It's also about going beneath the surface, well and truly going beneath the surface with your relationship. If you're in a relationship, it's going to go to new depths. If you are wanting a relationship, there is opportunity there for you to go beneath the surface with your emotions in a relationship. So if that's what you're desiring, then you've got the Genie card. Bring that in. Bring it in, because the world is your oyster. You've got complete opportunities here, global opportunities. If you're starting a business, it's dealing with countries across the globe, internationally. It's also the world is your oyster. What do you want? Dare to dream. What is it that you want? What do you want to bring into your life? What opportunities? New business, new job, new location, new relationship. The potential is there. This sees you going into March and April, which are going to be very good months for you. I'm hearing April, May are going to be particularly good months for you, Libra. And so what do you want to plan? What do you want to put out there? The World card is tremendously positive. All opportunities are open to you. There are no limits. And the Genie card tells you there are no limits. You can have whatever you want. Keep it positive to create the future that you're wanting, the future that you're looking for, the future that's going to make you happy and feel secure and feel safe. So that's a really lovely, I really like that reading. So, angels of abundance, let's see what are the words of wisdom that are going to be given to you. Lovely, did that fly out or what? Let's have a look at what this says. Have courage to ask for and accept help. Isn't that beautiful? Very spiritual colours as well. Green of healing, purple of spirituality, pink of unconditional love. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Have courage to ask for and accept help. Ask for, that's your Genie card, the World card. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it, as it is offered to you. Very often when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. And so that's that expansiveness that's coming in for you, those opportunities that are coming in for you. Don't forget to communicate with your guides and your tribe to get the assistance and the guidance that you're seeking. There's a new beginning here, a new start. In the beginning of February, clear out what is not needed, what is not serving you, so that you can move forward unencumbered, like the Fool starting a new life, having a new start, having the courage to move forward and create what it is you're wanting to create. So I wish you many, many blessings, my lovely Librans, through the month of February. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and book a reading from there. Many blessings to you.